Hello and welcome to the Everyday Cast. I am your host, Mr. Escalante, and here are some of my co-hosts, or my guests actually, Marco Pedrosa, Eva Hernandez, and Alejandra Rodriguez. They're all from three different schools, or the three major schools here in the town of Laredo. Marco's from Martin High School, Ever is from Cigarroa High School, and then finally Alejandra is from arguably one of the better schools over here in Laredo that isn't from UISD, Nixon High School. There may be some bias involved, but still. Today we'll be talking about the school system and how it may have messed up each and every single one of us. So Marco, what are your thoughts on the grading system?
I personally don't like the grading system because it feels like it works against me. Honestly, sometimes it feels like the teacher's against me, but I would say it's mostly the grading system. I'm saying this because it just affects everybody, not just the students who do less well on their tests and all their assignments. Because I think it's a bad idea that they have it so 60% of your grade is affected by your tests, because I think the test should be for you to improve and learn where you're missing. But if you're more worried about your grade, sometimes that would push you to cheat and steal other people's answers. So I think the grade just is a bad pressure on people to improve their grade and do unnecessary things to get to that grade they need to be at to pass the class.
Alright, I get you. Alright. Second question. Do you believe there's an issue with the way students are taught?
I think there is an issue with the way students are taught. It's good that they have technology and all that stuff to show us. Like, we can do stuff online and type it out, but sometimes it just doesn't really help. I think more physical work should be involved, because nowadays we just use projectors and laptops and tablets. But I think that if we were to do more physical work, it would help our minds too, because we use our hands on the pencil and start thinking as well. Like, as much as you do physical work, you do mental work, because it's that physical mind connection that actually gets you going.
Alright. So third question is, have you noticed any other glaring issues with the school system, in general?
I think there's some teachers that put in more effort than others. Some just give you packets and a bunch of work and expect you to magically do it, and others actually are passionate about their job and want you to learn stuff and actually teach you well. I've had only 3 teachers that have been really good teachers that I've actually enjoyed learning from. I think the other teachers sometimes are in it just for the money, or because the job might be easy, and I don't think that's the way it should be, because we should be in school to enjoy learning and to be prepared for the future.
Alright. And now, final question. Do you believe there are ways to, fix these issues? Or I don't know.
I think there are ways. Right now, we have supervisors who go into classrooms and check. There's certain things that the teachers need to have, like objectives on the board, and some students participating. But I don't think this really fixes it, because I've seen teachers that get by that, and the students still don't do anything, and they still pass. I think they should do a test to see on the teachers, to see how much they really want to teach and how much they really are passionate about their job, because it can really affect the students depending on how passionate they are and how much they want to teach.
All right. Well, thank you for your thoughts and everything, Marco. I was really actually a very good point of view into this.
Thank you.
For any of you wondering, again, Marco is from Martin High School, so this is a viewpoint of a Martin student who has to put up with this. So it may be just here over there in Martin, or it may be also in your schools. Who knows? Well, anyways, thank you for joining me, Marco. I will now go on to talk with Ever. Yeah, Ever, how's it been?
Doing pretty good.
All right, cool. Okay, first question. What are your thoughts on the grading system?
Well, to be honest, I have different mixed opinions on this, because, for one, many teachers always have their own separate ideas of what the grading system is. Some teachers will have 50% of your grade will be from tests, or 30% will be from your journals and stuff like that. And I think that's okay, but it's also not okay, because for the most part, some students need to journals, they're fine. They do count for your grade, but I think that more of your grade should come from assignments and or tests because that kind of proves that you're learning. Whereas journals, you're just kind of writing maybe an opinion or so, unless it's regarding to the topic.
All right, cool. Okay, second question. Do you believe there's an issue with the way students are taught?
Not necessarily. Well, in a certain way. Like I'm more against the fact that teachers who would only just put a PowerPoint maybe on like a Google Classroom or something like that. I prefer more teachers who are upfront and teaching about it, like make sure you write your notes and stuff like that.
Mhm.
That's a more better way to like have students be taught. Unlike other teachers who are just like, okay, you have your PowerPoint over there, just use the notes and do your assignment there, where you don't know if students are learning anything.
Mhm. Okay. Third question. Have you noticed any other glaring issues with the school system, like in general?
In general, the school system kind of really doesn't focus more on the kids' safety, but I think they focus more on the school's image as a whole. For example, in my school, there was a recent
Stabbing.
controversy that happened around, and rather than focus on whether or not the kids would be safe, stuff like that, they're more focused on will the school look good? Oh, we're looking bad. The school is not looking good anymore. You guys, you need to start behaving better, and rather than oh, don't worry, we're gonna make sure that stuff like this never happens again. No, they really care only more about the school's image.
That's a sad truth, unfortunately. And finally, the last question: do you believe there are ways to fix these issues?
I think that they should be more cautious of what they're gonna do, and that they should put more focus on the teachers, like what exactly they're doing and they're teaching, because usually this only happens when like a visitor comes in, and it's easy for like a teacher to like fake them doing their work, like oh, a visitor's coming today, I gotta pretend like I'm teaching my class when normally I don't do this. So obviously I think they should keep more eye on the teachers, and for the students' safety they should really keep more eyes. Like yes, there are security guards out there in different areas of schools, but that's not really enough. Like sometimes something will happen in the bathroom. I'm not saying that there should be like a security guard in the bathroom, but at least have someone check in there every now and then, because that's how people do drugs, have fights, and overall have why the school is in a bad state.
All right, thank you for your point of view, Ever. Again, for a reminder, Ever is from Cigarro High School, and I don't know, again, it may be just in Cigarro, or maybe in other schools here in Laredo, or maybe other schools out here in the other different states. But again, thank you, Ever, for your point of view, and it really was, thank you again for, your time.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yo, Alejandro, what's up? How you been?
I've been great. How about you?
I've been good. All right, okay. So first question is, what are your thoughts on the grading system?
I think it's really stressing, because you're supposed to get this grade, and if you don't get it, you don't pass the class. A lot of people, they participate so much, and you would think they're passing, but in the end, you find out they're not passing, and it's like really sad. And it makes it difficult. It adds a lot of stress to people for those that want to get A's, A pluses. It just makes it really difficult. Well, no, stressful.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that. Very incisive and everything and all that words. Second question: do you believe there's an issue with the way students are taught?
Definitely. There's a lot of people that have different learning techniques. They learn differently. Some people are visual learners. They're physical learners. It's just we should definitely try to find a way to adapt that for other students.
Okay, cool. Third question: have you noticed any other glaring issues with the school system, like in general?
This is a really tough question because I don't really focus a lot on the other issues, but I think one issue that's been addressed by other schools. Well, I don't really find it a huge issue. I personally like the ranking system, but a lot of people don't like the ranking system. When we have the valedictorians and the salutatorians.
Yeah, I get you.
Some people are competitive; they want to get to the top, but some people they get, what's the word? Disencouraged.
Yeah.
That's the right word.
Yeah.
They get disencouraged when they find out that they're not doing so well compared to others, and I think that is an issue.
Okay, cool. And finally, final question: do you believe there are ways to fix these issues, or like just issues you want to bring up and try to fix?
Well, like I said, other schools have taken off the ranking system. They don't focus on valedictorians anymore. So if a school would want to, they can totally take it out. And yeah, that's a way to fix it.
All right, cool. Again, for any of you wondering, Alejandra is from Nixon High School, arguably one of the better high schools here in the LISD district. Maybe not UISD, maybe so. Who knows? It's kind of biased from me. But again, Alejandra, thank you for your time and everything. It's been actually amazing having you guys here.
You're welcome. Thank you.